Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're taking a look at Bitcoin, and specifically, why is Bitcoin worth more at one site and maybe worth less at another site? And I'm going to try to explain that to you guys today. It's the question I've seen a couple people ask, and maybe I can help make sense to you guys. So first thing I just want to explain to you guys that Bitcoin basically essentially is a currency that's being traded among other traders and other Bitcoin enthusiasts, and it only has a value because we put a value on it. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to kind of put out there. The other thing I want to put out here is sites like this. This would be the blockchain. This is essentially the main ledger that keeps track of every transaction that's ever taken place. All right, guys, so before we get into the actual exchanges and wallets here, I am going to tell you that I'll put all the links for everything down in the description bar below, make it easy for you. And while you're scrolling down there, make use of that comment section. Let me know which wallets you love, which ones you hate. Tell me about the exchanges that you love and hate. Let me know, maybe there's an exchange or a wallet that I don't know about. Put them in the comments below. But guys, just keep in mind, avoid putting any kind of links or anything, because YouTube will flag those, and I'd hate to see you guys get in trouble for anything like that. But let me know your opinions, your thoughts down below, guys. You can see that this has a market price down here of $6,381.65, and it says that this is an average price basically across a bunch of exchanges. And that's what a lot of these companies will do. They're going to average their price based on a few different exchanges, but they all use different exchanges. So the second thing I'm gonna bring up here is the difference between a wallet and an exchange. A wallet, essentially, I want you to think of it just like a savings account, just like a checking account. A wallet is being held by a bank, essentially, and they hold your funds for you, right? If that bank goes out of business with Bitcoin, your money might go bye-bye with them. So that is a risk that you do take when you put your money into a wallet. We're gonna go over here. I'll show you guys. This is Coinbase. This is a wallet, right? And at this wallet, they're saying that Bitcoin's worth $6,400 plus, right? So why is that different than what the blockchain says? Again, the blockchain is an average of a bunch of different exchanges. So Coinbase here, this is just a wallet, and they get their price based off of their own exchange. So Coinbase, while they are a wallet, they allow you to hold your money there, and you can buy it through that wallet as well. You will pay fees and all that stuff to do it. But the other thing that you need to know about Coinbase is they do have their own exchange, and I'm going to show you right here. Their exchange is called the GDAX, right? This is where Coinbase bases their price off of. You can see right here, the price fluctuates literally by the second here. So $6,463 is the current price. If we go over here, you're going to see this here slowly update, and eventually it's going to match what you see over on the exchange. So what is an exchange? An exchange is basically everybody that is trading this currency at the present time. Think of this just like the stock market, okay? These are the Bitcoin stocks. You can also trade in Ether or Litecoin. So the GDAX exchange, it's not very popular because their options are very limited as far as, what you can do to make money and how you can trade out those funds. But you can see down here, these are the people that are looking to buy their Bitcoin. This is how much they want to buy, and this is the price they want to pay for it. These are the people that are selling Bitcoin. This is how much they're selling and how much they're selling it for. So you'll see that this is like the spread, right? They call this the spread. But you're going to see right here, these numbers kind of match very closely together. These numbers here and these numbers here. So this is what an exchange is. People buying and selling cryptocurrency back and forth. Essentially, you buy low and you sell it high. You buy one currency, exchange it to another currency, sell it when that one's high. There's a whole game behind it. We're not going to get into that in this video, but I just wanted to explain to you what an exchange is, right? So this is Coinbase's exchange, right? Now let's take a look at another company that I like to use. This is a company that I use quite often. This company is called CEX, and I'm going to have a link down below where you guys can sign up if you want to. This is one way that you can also purchase your Bitcoin. But you can see their price of Bitcoin right here, $6,612. So based on the average, they are very, very high as far as what their pricing is. But if you are in the habit of trading your Bitcoin, that's very good for you, because you can also withdraw this into US dollars at that rate. You can see right now I only have $1.89 there, but that's mostly because all my funds are tied up right here in Bitcoin Cash. Right now, Bitcoin Cash is sitting around 1,300, and what I had done, this was a few days ago, right around this increase here that we saw, I went ahead and converted most of my Bitcoin into Bitcoin Cash. And you can see right here that this is about a little over $500 currently in Bitcoin Cash. So I basically found a way to double my Bitcoin by following the trends and paying attention to the markets. And that's why exchanges are cool. So you should definitely check out an exchange if you've never used one before. That's kind of one of the easy ways that you can put your Bitcoin to work for you. It's something that I think everybody should be doing. If you're going to get involved in Bitcoin, you should definitely understand how to trade it, how to read these charts and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that in this video. I have had some interest from people that wanted to have like one-on-one sessions or maybe a group session where I can kind of explain a lot of this stuff in depth. If you guys are maybe interested in something like that, shoot me an email. I'll pop it up here on the screen. Just let me know that you're interested in something like that. And if we get enough interest, we can maybe get something like that popping off. But for right now, I want to just focus on why these prices are different. Hopefully this is starting to make a little bit of sense to you guys now. The reason why this place is selling it so much, they have a lot more people on their exchange buying and selling. So they can, people are willing to spend a little bit more here because they want it. Another exchange we can take a look at here is called Arbitrage. This is another well-known popular exchange that I also use. This one I use predominantly for all these different altcoins that you'll see here. And we're not going to get into that in this video, but these are all different offshoots of other cryptocurrencies, and they all trade at their own volume and their own exchange rate, and there's money to be made here as well. So this place here, you can also store some Bitcoin on as well. It's an exchange, and you can see what they're selling Bitcoin Cash for. You can see what they're selling Bitcoin for. And right now, their Bitcoin price is a little over $6,300. So again, guys, the Bitcoin price that you see on blockchain and Coinbase, they're not the same. This is an average, and each different website is going to have their own specific price for their market based on their market fluctuations. What I like to do is I use an average price. My favorite site to use, it's the quickest, it's the easiest, it's free. It's called Preev, Preev.com. And basically you come here, it tells you right away, one Bitcoin is worth this much based on the average. Now they use different exchanges. They use Bitstamp and Kraken. Those are totally fine exchanges. I like that they're using a couple different ones, but this just seems to be the closest to the average of the sites that I use. So my exchanges that I use for buying would be through Coinbase here, and then I have my CEX account that I use often when I'm trading my currency. This is something that I like that this one's higher, but I also like to know when I'm looking at Preev that I can assume most of the time that my CEX money is going to be slightly more than that, and my Coinbase will be kind of close, or if not less than that. So this is like my go-to. I use this on my phone a lot. This is if I need to know the price very quickly, this is something that I have quick access to. Now there is something that you can do to make money, and it's not as easy as it used to be, but you used to be able to do basically Bitcoin arbitrage. So what you could do is you could buy Bitcoin at maybe this exchange or this wallet, transfer it to another wallet, say CEX here, and sell it for that amount. That's a $300 difference in price, and just keep moving money back and forth and into this currency and that currency. And if you're smart about it and you pay attention to the price enough, you can definitely make money doing that. I don't recommend it. I don't understand how to make the money with the small margins that are available to you, but it is possible. People do that. To me, it's a lot easier to actually get on a marketplace, something like this, and trade my currency as I see the fluctuations come here. It's definitely a lot easier for me to do that, but that's just my opinion here. When you're at an exchange like this, I'm familiar with Bitcoin. I know how it works. I know how the US dollar works. You know what I mean? I know how Bitcoin Cash works. It's very similar to Bitcoin. I understand how Ether works. These are coins that I already understand. So when you see stuff like this happening where Bitcoin is dropping in price, like a little basketball bouncing down the staircase, when you see that, it's time to kind of move that money around, maybe over to a site or a coin rather, like Bitcoin Cash. Like currently it's at $1,400 a coin. So I've more than doubled my carryover from here. You can see here with the price of Bitcoin Cash kind of surging right now, this is an uptick. So this was a currency that I moved all of my Bitcoin into. So for me, it's a lot easier to make money when I see it like this. I know how to read these charts. I don't know if you guys are familiar with candlestick charts, but I do understand how to read these types of things. So for me, this is a lot easier to make money. So if you're looking to kind of monetize your Bitcoin, definitely need to get involved in trading and things like that. While I am no expert by any means, I mean, I do know how to turn a profit with Bitcoin doing these trades. It's something I've been doing for a few years now. I started trading this and mining this back in 2013. So I'm pretty familiar with the actual currencies and how the market responds to the news and things like that. And I try to stay as current as possible. And that's something that you kind of have to do. Same thing goes if you guys are active in trading stocks. You have to be actively looking at the companies that you're investing in and companies that you might want to invest in the future, and you always want to have a backup plan. One thing that I stress in all of my Bitcoin videos is do not keep all of your Bitcoin in one place. You know, you can see I don't have a very lot in this account. I don't have a very lot in any of my other accounts. I sprinkle it all around, and I have a lot of offline wallets where I keep that money. And if you guys don't know what an offline wallet is, you really need to understand and learn how to create one. It's free, it's easy to do, and I have a video explaining it step by step. So make sure you check that out. But that's all I got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you guys took away something informative from this. You learned something. If so, click that share button. Let somebody else know. Let somebody else learn from this video. And I'll keep putting out more videos just like this. So I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Peace out, everybody.